Good morning, good morning, good morning. Antonio Davis with Holy Athlete Academy, here to give you day, I think it's 34, 33, 34, one of the two, week 6 though, strength and conditioning, where we're here training our training sessions for donations for our Life Alive charity drive, Save the Children Coronavirus Response Fund. So we appreciate those who've been donating and appreciate those who'll be donating with us in the future. Thank you for the continual support for the business and also for the cause as well. Let's get into it. So what I have here today is kind of going back a little bit to our fundamentals and then adding power to that towards the end of the session. So we're going to be revisiting our squats and revisiting our push-ups, our push movements and our squat movements there. But we'll build up to that point. Of course, we're going to be starting with some breathing there. We're just going to do some deep breathing, saturating the body with oxygen. And then we'll go into control here. Our control phase, that's going to be our mobility. We're going to loosen up our neck, wrists, ankles, hips, our chest, our lats, our shoulders. We'll be using a lot of that today, all in combination and compound movements, stuff like that. Our core activation is going to involve inchworms, contralateral reaches, and contralateral reach and twist. So we're going to be just building on that, extending the body, and then adding some different type of movements into that the core activation there. We're going to go into our stabilization. There, we're going to do some plyos towards the end of that, but it's going to be a prone to single leg pop up. I'll explain that when we get to that. We'll also be doing some ISO movements here with squats and then push-ups as well. So we'll just be doing a 7 count, kind of holding that. We did these before, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. And then once we're done with that, we'll go into our strength phase. I got 2 movements for our squats and 2 movements for our push. For the squat, we're gonna do kneel to squat, just kind of going back and forth, kind of like in a kneeling position, and then standing in that squat position. And then we're gonna go to our kneeling jump to calf raise with an overhead reach. And we'll have regressions for that if we need regressions for that. For our push, we have our push up to single arm plank. So last week I finished off with those, just pushing up and then pausing, holding on that one arm. That's going to go into our strength phase today because we're building. So we're going to do our push up to single arm plank, and then we're going to do a drop push up, which isn't necessarily a drop push up because we're not really elevated, but the momentum of us coming down is going to be considered a drop movement. And we're going to go from a normal position push up to a Y position. Then we'll go into our power, and that's going to be we're going to develop, kind of progress on our squat movement there. It's going to be a kneeling jump to a vertical jump or a broad jump, okay? Whichever one you have the space for or what you can do or what your body can handle. It's totally up to you. And then we'll do explosive push-ups as well. And I'll have a few variations for those. That way we can feel like we're progressing there. With that being said, let's go and get into it. Slide us into position. All right, let's see here. I'm going to back us up a little bit. All right, first things first. Go ahead and find yourself a comfortable position that you can be in, a nice seated position, and just sit, saturate the body with oxygen. Kind of set the intention. Good. You should go ahead and relax. Deep breaths. Sit into your movement, into your seated position here. Once you're breathing in and out through your nose. Relax your shoulders, lengthen your spine, relax your hips. I want you to take deep breaths in through your nose, about 2 seconds, and then exhale for 4. Breathe in your nose, 2 seconds. Exhale out your mouth, like you're trying to fog a glass, fog a mirror. Each time as you inhale, I want you to lengthen your spine. Feel like the crown of your head's reaching towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, relax, drop those shoulders, relax your jaw. Let your knees fall to the floor, let your hips relax. We're going to increase that. 3-second inhale, 6-second exhale. Good. Give me one more breath. Good. I want you to bring your awareness to your chest, to your heart center. So we intercede this session with the prayer. My Lord, my God, I know you are with us. Please intercede in this session and allow it to be fruitful as we spend our time growing our bodies, our mind, our spirit, and our faith. Allow us to remove all distractions as we get back to our bodies and you. In your name I praise. Amen. I want you to begin to kind of start shifting your midsection, kind of making circles here. I'm pressing like the belly, the ribs forward, out to the side, pushing it back, in towards the other side. Just kind of working in circular fashion here. Go ahead and reverse it. Good. Let's bring the arm across. Pull that, stretching out that shoulder there, front delt. Deep. breaths. the elbow, pull it down. Good. Relax that. Opposite side. Deep breaths. Good. Bring that elbow up top. And a good pull. Good. Nice little twist here. Want to bring one arm over top of the knee, other arms behind me. Going to do a nice little twist, looking over the shoulder. Good. Sure, release, let that go. We're going to go to the opposite side. Nice ringing of the spine here. Deep breath. As you exhale, try to get a little deeper in the twist. Good. Release. Let go. We're going to go to one side. Just reach over. Kind of opening up the side of that body. Good. Let's bring it over, opposite side. Breathe in to the side of that body. Reaching overhead, out to the side. Good. Bring back. Roll out your shoulders. Back and forth. We'll go into a kneeling position. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the arms or shoulders. Do some cat-cows. Around the spine. And then lift back up. Okay, we're going to pair that movement with our breathing. Around the spine, we're tucking the hips and the chin. And we lift up. Arching the back. Really pressing away from the floor here. Really trying to round the spine here. And then lift it up. Good. Bring it back to a neutral position. We're going to do some hip articulation here. I'm just going to choose one hip, lift it up, open it up, and then I'm going to bring it back in nice and controlled here. A little bit forward, open out to the side, lift it up, and then bring it back in. Nice controlled circles. Good, let's reverse it. Good. Bring it down. We're going to do the opposite side. Exact same movement. Lift it up. want you to reverse it. Good. Drop it back down. We're going to loosen up our hands, our wrists, shifting my weight left and right here. Good. You can actually bring in the hands and the wrists, and you can shift the weight as much as you can. Okay, listen to your body, only doing as much as your body is ready for. I'm going to bring those hands and shift them around so the fingers are pointing inward towards the body. I'm just dropping my weight back and then coming back forward. Just about a few drops here, still hearing our breathing. Now I'm just going to make circles around hands and wrists. Reverse it. Good, I want you to flip your hands. So now the back of your hands are on the floor. Same deal. Dropping back and then coming forward here. Okay, the arms can be as long as you can get them. Okay, as that mobility and flexibility begins to grow, arms can stay extended, nice and long. Just listen to your body once again. Dropping back and coming forward here. Good. Loosen that up. Shake it off. What I'm going to do, since we're already kneeling, I'm going to stay in my kneeling position. I'm going to bring my 1 foot forward, left foot, and I'm just going to fall to that there, stretching out the hip flexors. I want your knee to stay on top of your ankle. Okay, let's keep it away from passing beyond the toes. You should be feeling the stretch right around here. And we won't hold it too long. Just going to push those hips back, dig your heels to the ground. Now I'm actually going to want your toes to curl to your body so you can deepen that stretch. Back side of the legs. I'm trying to keep my spine long, just fold in. I'm just going to go back and forth. Being here, and then coming back. Forward, back. Forward, back. One more. And back. Good. And drop my right arm here. And what I'm going to do is put that knee on top, my hand on top of that knee, and then gently push out and away here. I'll kind of twist and look over, shoulder on that side, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come back. Good. So, that's it. Bring to the opposite side. Legs forward. Lean it in. flexors right here. Good. I'm gonna bring it back, dig your heels in, toes curl towards the body, stretch. Back side of the legs. Just gonna go back and forth here. Listen to your body here. Everybody has a different, once again, ranges of flexibility, mobility. One side can be a little tighter than the other. One more time, back and forth. Doing a little extra one, just because I feel a little more on this side. And that's what you're supposed to do. You feel it, like you need a little more attention on one side. By all means, go for it. Bring it back. Hands down. Left hand, right hand on top of that right knee. Gently push the knee away. I'm gonna do a nice, add a little more to it by twisting, looking behind. Feel that stretch inside of the legs, abductors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Good. Let's go ahead and bring that up here. We're going to do our inchworms. Go into our core activation. For our core activation here, just going to walk it out, sink down to my forward fold, walking it all the way out. And usually when you do your inchworm, you stop with your hands underneath your shoulders. I want you to go as far out as you can. Really wake up that core. And then I want you to walk it back in. And just kind of stay here, okay? We're going to, as you come all the way back here, okay, I'm going to really try to reach for the ground here. If I gotta bend my knee some, go for it. But I want you to feel that stretch in the back of the leg. And then we're actually gonna go forward and stay forward and walk the feet in. So walk it out as far as we can get. Feel that core really working. Walk the feet in. Stay here for breath. And walk it out. Feet back. The hands in. Hold. We're going to go back and forth 2 more times. Here we go. All the way out. As far as you can get. Walk those feet in. It's going to be a lot harder on carpet. That's why I have my mats down. Just do the best you can here. Good. Walk the feet back. Walk those hands in. Look at me messing up the mats. Hard enough on carpet. Last one, back and forth. Let's work it. Far as you can get. One breath. Hold on to it. Walk it back. Last one. Hands and feet far apart away as they can be without touching the ground. And walk it in. Good. Bring it up. Let me fix my life. Okay. Contralateral extensions. So, for those who are struggling with your balance, feel free to stay on your knees here. But if pretty confident, all right, we're gonna actually get the knees off the floor. Okay, just gonna reach out, opposite leg and arm. Just bring it back down, okay? And go to the opposite side. Try to be in control. Want to keep our gaze forward. Whole body's working here. Do a couple more, both sides. Last one, both sides. Good. Take a breather. Relax. I want you to come to this kneeling position. Here, relax those feet. Stretch out those ankles. Next one. It's going to be pretty difficult. So you're either going to stay with your contralateral just to reaching and just keep working on the core, or you're going to add a twist to the movement. So, okay, I go into my contralateral. We'll first go into the plank. I reach, and I twist. And I bring it right back, and I twist. Trying to work 5 each side without coming down. Last one. And good. Once again, if that's too hard, stay on your knees or just stay with the reaches. Put your knees off the floor, okay? Opposite side here. Woo! 2 more. Really try to extend out and control that turn. Good. Core activation complete. Not an easy one. Okay, that was more of a challenge. Doing the best you can there, okay? We're gonna go into our stabilization. We'll do our squats first. Bring it up. We're going to our 7-second count here. standing position, and we're just gonna load into it. 7 count. Just 1, 2, nice and slow. 3, 4, 5, 6. And by the time we get to 7, we're at our lowest point in our squat, keeping our chest up, our spine long. Then we're coming right back up. 7 count. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Really loading those muscles that we're going to be using in our strength and power phase. So for our squats, this time we're going to do our 7-second, get down low, and then we're either going to do coming up, explosive, okay, or we're going to jump up, just straight up and down, okay? Load, 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then load up. Good, reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. We're gonna go into the push-up one. These are nightmares, okay? I remember these guys. These are nightmares. You do these ones on your knees. Challenge alert. Challenge alert. Keep your knees off the floor, all right? Okay, ready yourself in a straight arm plank position. And 7 seconds down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 7 seconds, down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep everything loaded. Squeeze your glutes, arms, back, chest, everything. Back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and take a breather. Shake it off for a second here. Go into our 7 seconds down. Explode up, okay? You can just press away from the ground, or if you want to, get a little elevation, okay? All aboard. Let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Keep it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Everything's working here. Overload those muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! everything you had there. Shake it off. We got one more. Stabilize here. And this can be considered strength here, okay? This one's gonna be push. We're gonna be in our prone position. And we're gonna try to balance on our single leg. So I'm popping up. I'm gonna lift up with my hips and try to get one leg underneath me. I'm gonna start with doing my left leg, getting my left leg underneath me. I'm popping up, inhale, exhale. I try to get that leg underneath me. I'm just gonna come up and just finish nice and strong and then come right back down. Okay, so for those regression, for that, I would say start with your knees underneath you here, okay? Bend those arms, and then inhale, exhale, pop up, and then come up that way, okay? It's a little easier that way, but if you can, give it a shot. Just gonna do 5 on each side. 5 on your left, 5 on your right. Ready? And pop up. And then balance. Down. Up. Down. It's a combination of getting your leg underneath you and this push movement. Okay? Up. Down. Up. Down. Last one. Up. Good. And then down, okay? 5 more. Opposite side. Right leg now. You want this kind of angle here. And up. Woo. Down. And up. And down. Inhale, exhale, pop up. Okay, combination of you pushing away from the floor and lifting those hips up to the air. We got a couple more. Pop up. Woo! Find it. Find it. Remember, you need to regress. Bring the knees in. And pop up. Good. Hopefully you got your water here. Grab some of that. All right. We're going into our 2 strength movements. Kneel to squat, and then we're going to do our push up to plank, and then we got our kneeling jumps to calf raise, and then we have our drop push-ups, kind of drop push-ups normal to wide. So let's start with our kneeling to squat here. Okay, so here's our kneeling to squat. Obviously, we're kneeling. First, we're gonna bring one foot up, another foot up, and I'm gonna stay in my squatted position. I'm gonna drop, and then drop here, okay? So, your job is to mix it up, okay? So instead of keeping this rhythm over and over like this, okay, I want you to kind of switch it up, okay? And pick different sides here, all right? We're gonna do, I feel like let's do 20, okay? 20 is a good number. Ready? And let's work. gonna switch it around. Actually, yeah, add that into it, okay? I want you to move around. Do some circles. It's 5. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. So you breathe in, deep breaths, find a rhythm to it. 17. 18. 19. 20. Good. Woo. Seat. Stretch those legs out. Okay, we're gonna do active rest here. So instead of just breathing, okay, get a little stretch out. I'm going in a forward fold. Deep breaths. Next movement is going to be our push. Push up, single arm plank, okay? That single arm plank, you're pausing for about half a second. All right, doing 16, 8 on each side, okay? Ready? And let's work. Popping up. If that's too hard, keep that hand away from the floor, or just go on your fingers there. Okay? Two more each side. Try to keep those hips from stacking. Last one. Good. Very nice. Coming down, arms out to the side like this. And I'm just gonna kick over. Feel that stretch. Chest. Shoulder. Very nice. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Opposite side. And good. Bring it back in. All right. These are our kneeling jumps to our calf raise and overhead reach. So these ones, complex, compound, can be pretty difficult. If you aren't ready for it, just go back to those kneeling to squats here, kneel to squat. All we're doing, my feet, ankles, top of my feet, flat on the floor here. Okay, we want to inhale, swing those arms back, and then power through those hips, land on my feet, okay? Inhale, exhale, okay? And I'm coming up. I want you to reach for that ceiling. If that's too hard, once again, this is what we're gonna do here. Just take out that plyo movement, the explosive one. Just come up, pop, pop, calf raise, and reach up, and then bring it back down, okay? Let's knock out 10 of these. Ready? Let's work. Woo! Just gotta keep that balance on that calf raise. in. 4. Halfway. No need to rush to these guys. Try to breathe through them. Two more. Last one. Best you can here. Hang in there. Good. Very nice. You need some water? Grab it real quick. Okay, next one, it's gonna be normal stance in your push-up to just a wider stance, okay? So, I'm here, like I normally would be, about shoulder distance apart, okay? I'm dropping down, I'm trying to explode off the ground just a bit, okay? And bring the arms out just a little bit wider here, okay? Dropping down, and then coming back in closer to my normal grip there, okay? Or my normal stance or position. So, like anything else in your push-ups, you can regress it by being on your knees, or you can really take the challenge, take on the challenge, try to keep your position, spine long, glutes engaged, leg nice and long, and do it that way. So, trying to think of the best position to be. I'm going to assume it's this way, just so you can see my hand placement here. So me doing it, dropping down, okay? We're going to do 16, okay? Actually it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to be doing 8 normal push-ups and 8 wide push-ups there, okay? Ready, and let's work. Halfway. 2 more. Woo! Very good. Shake it off. All right. Final piece. Putting it all together for our power phase. It's going to be our kneeling jumps to a vertical jump. Last time we did a calf raise, so you can jump straight up, or I have the mats here, so I don't slip on the turf, okay? Or you can do a broad jump. So kneeling, while you rehydrate, I'll explain things to you. Kneeling jump, coming up, you can either jump up or broad jump, okay? Whatever you have the space, whatever your body can do, completely up to you. And then for our push-ups, this is going to be my prop. Okay, so we're doing explosive push-ups. I'm going to give you variations. Your variation is going to be just being in place, okay? On your knees, like so, just coming down, and just pressing yourself up like that. Okay, get some air time. You can do those. Great. All right, next one is obviously going to be off the floor. Okay, knees off the floor. Coming down, and then popping up, okay? Getting some air time. The next one is going to be kind of adding some movement into it. So you're going to get one arm over, either dropping down, and just kind of hopping over, trying to make some space there, over, exploding back and forth. Okay, just coming over that line or whatever you have. This is a little pink rub for me. And then the final one, if you can do it, go for it. I'm getting both hands over and trying to get my feet into the air a little bit as well too, so I can get a complete hop and try to square myself on the opposite side. Okay, completely up to you. So hopefully you're rehydrated and we can finish off here our last 2 exercises. Woo! Jesus. All right, let's finish strong. This is it. Let's knock out 10 of these. Pace yourself. Remember, if you can, we're just going to kneel. Kneel, and then jump straight up, or jump across. And let's work. Stick the landing, just turn it around. Trying to pop right back out of that movement there. Explode through those hips. Pace yourself, breathe. Halfway. These aren't to be rushed through here, okay? You want good, powerful reps, popping in and out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Almost done. Last one. Last one, your best one. Good. Rehydrate. Last one. Hopefully to get with those, feel pretty confident. Find a regression here, a progression that works best for you, okay? I don't think I'm gonna be popping back and forth 10 times, okay? So if it gets too hard after a rep or 2 or 3, okay, dial it back, okay, and go to something more explosive. So create that explosive movement, but regressing the difficulty of the movement, okay? So if that means you have to drop your knees down to the floor, you just push up, come off the ground, up and down, then that's what you gotta do, okay? You'd rather do those than do a bunch of sloppy reps, okay? Clean reps here. All right, let's finish strong. Ready? Let's go. Woo! Woo! That's 6. I'd rather take a breather, catch my breath, and do 4 more of these, nice and clean. Here we go. Two more. Catch your breath. These are not easy. And let's work it. Challenge. Good. Deep breaths. Move your mat to the side. Once you go into a straddle, cross those arms, pull, deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hops away. Deep breaths. Good. Lengthen that spine. Just fold in as much as you can. Try not to round the back. Good, we're going to turn towards the left leg. Square your body towards that leg. And just reach. Deep breaths. Just trying to slow that heart rate. Opposite side. Trying to keep the length in the spine, okay? Hopefully that was challenging to you guys there and you found a progression that works for you. Okay, it wasn't more of a power finish, like I said, than a conditioning piece. Okay, let's bring the soles of the feet together. And it's about strength, control, and just increasing the velocity of the movement in a controlled manner. Okay, and I wasn't there to try to gas you out or anything like that. I just wanted to see, where your strength was, and kind of just test that, and to see how explosive you can be with the movement. Every now and then, it's important to test that out, and just continue to develop and grow and kind of touch on areas that you don't really touch on too much. Because that's where the fun is. If you can, do a half lotus. Okay, I'm just crossing my legs over the top. If not, you just do an easy pose. Just cross your legs like you normally would. If you're here, I like to flex that foot, protect your knee. I'm just going to fold it in. Like I was saying, the power is where it starts to get fun. Okay, you can start getting a little more. You can really see where your potential is, and then just kind of go from there, kind of gauge it from there, and just keep on growing. Power is a fun phase to be in, but you have to start honing your connection, your control, and your strength unload the body properly, to be as efficient in each phase as possible. And then once you've gone from strength, you can really start to explore the power phase. Good, we'll walk it back up. And you're just gonna switch the position of your legs. So if your right leg is on top, of course you're gonna bring the left leg on top. The legs are like this, half Lotus. You're gonna flex the foot, protect the knee. Just walk it, walk those hands forward. See the position. You wanna feel that top hip, even the glutes as well. Deep breaths. Key things I want you to take into consideration when you're doing like cool downs and a loading phase is slowly your breathing, okay? And the longer you're in a position, the longer you're holding, you start to feel that contraction, that tension, or wherever it's at, start to release. But how that happens is through your breathing and not going further than what your body's ready to handle. You go too far, your body's gonna stay in that contraction element there, and you're just fighting yourself at that point. Okay, you're trying to get to a point where it's uncomfortably comfortable. Okay, you can breathe, relax into it, it starts to let go. And that's pretty much almost any stretching position there. Good. Well done. I'm just going to kneel walk to you. Well done. Definitely not easy. A little different movements that you guys have already done before, but just kind of re-exploring them again, seeing how far you've come, and what you're currently capable of doing, and seeing if you're ready to continue to grow there. If you need to work on a couple of things and move on to the next steps, kind of listen to your body and see what you can do there. With that being said though, happy week 6. There won't be any yoga tomorrow. For those who attended last week, you would already know that we won't be having yoga for the next couple of weeks. And obviously we'll see how things turn out for June as this state and other states slowly start to prepare to reopen. So we're going to be putting a plan in place, and we will be notifying everybody. But regardless though, the ones who have been continuing to support us and tuning in, watching the videos, doing the workouts and things like that, trying to stay active through all this hiatus and stuff going on, we really appreciate you. Thank you for you guys. And we will see you next week. And that'll be week 7. So everyone, have a blessed weekend.